I'm sitting in my living room under a blanket. It's like 18 degrees out in Texas, and I'm watching. Which way is my VCR? I can't find it in the backwards movie. Okay, I have a VCR in here, and I've got a whole cupboard right in back of me. That whole thing is filled with movies. So I could watch a lot of movies, but I'm watching 50 First Dates because that's one of my favorite. And I put all my soup up in the freezer. I made my chicken soup, and I made homemade, what's that, corned beef hash. I had some potatoes and onions. I bought a can of corned beef, and I made homemade. Oh, it's so good. I love corned beef hash. Anyway, so here we are. I wanted to know the other day what grounding was. And I guess maybe doing the things that you need to survive and cooking and stuff. That's kind of grounding, I think. But some people say you have to go out and walk around barefoot on the ground and you have to ground yourself to Mother Earth. And I didn't really relate to that, even though I have found that useful. But I didn't really understand if that really had anything to do with grounding. And I think, some people say it's, staying in the third dimension as opposed to the fifth dimension, or I feel like it's grounding in my emotions and grounding in my boundaries. If I'm sitting on my couch, my son came in and wanted me to do something for him. I said, well, if you give me $500, I'll do it. The reason I said that was he didn't want to give me, after he moves out, he doesn't want to help me with my utilities, and I kind of still need help. But I'm not going to live the way I'm not going to obey him to get that money and spend my money the way he wants me to. I'm going to still keep myself free. So I'm beginning to think that grounding is knowing yourself, knowing what you want, knowing what your boundaries are. And when he came in the living room today, I didn't move from my seat because I had no intention of helping him when he has plenty of money to hire somebody and he doesn't want to help me. So that's the way I'm setting my boundaries. And when you know what you need and you know what you want and you can't be moved by other people, then there's your freedom. There's your grounding. There's your knowing what God wants for you and the best for you, and then holding fast to that.